Well, what about geopolitical impact? The power game, the global power game. Will we see any impact here?
Well, I think one thing that I have noticed is that the current rate of adoption is really driven heavily by those with a newfound surplus wealth. Okay, and a lot of that happen, at least from what we can notice, it tend to be in Asia and Middle East, versus there tend to be the adoption tend to be slower in other parts of the world for a couple of reasons. One is that they're just not creating that much surplus wealth, and then secondly, right, a lot of those countries actually have institutions that, in a way, they're overbanked. So to adopt this technology, right, or this kind of technology, one of the factors they're going to have is that they have to kind of shrinking the size of their workforce, or even make certain jobs redundant. Right? I mean, I'm just basically stating a general trend. I'm not, referring to any specific kind of, what jobs is going to replace, that kind of thing. So that would create, if I have to guess, that would create a net effect that over time, right, it's a little bit like the inequality, social inequality thing, but then there will be countries who can take advantage of this kind of technology, and then they would use it. Not only are they accumulating surplus wealth right now, they could potentially invest, maybe not necessarily better, as well as some of these traditional players, and over time, right, that might mean that it may mean the sort of the global distribution of wealth will tend to go, it will tend to flow easier to the countries where they're creating surplus wealth, right? So, and if you look at the sort of overall sort of economic balance of power, so to speak, right? Then, if I have to take a guess, over time the problem is countries that are consistently running very significant deficit, which basically means that they don't really have a way to invest a lot of surplus wealth, because whatever surplus wealth they have, end up going in to finance the deficit, right? I mean, those countries over time is going to be in trouble, because obviously deficit at the investment return on deficit is kind of driven by the government bond yield, and versus you have other countries that is kind of investing in real growth, right? So again, this is not necessarily so much of an AI adoption problem, but rather it's a well-known geopolitical, global economic problem that the effect might actually be magnified by the fact that some of these countries, not only are they building up surplus wealth, I mean, they have a more efficient way to invest in them, versus the other countries that are running very large public deficit. I mean, maybe in the past they are not doing necessarily that well, but the gap is not so long. But over time, you're going to see that, the gap could potentially become wider and wider, and then you get a problem.